this formed in reaction to the New Jersey Society becoming the spokesman for chiropractic in New Jersey. And it was unfortunately filled with Nexus. The Garden State was a group of people who were largely traditional, largely epicervical at the time, actually. We had a succession of presidents, as you do. One of those presidents happened to be my cousin, who I mentioned before, got me interested in chiropractic. Well, Frank Centrelli's his name. He's still alive. He's retired from practice, but he lives in South Jersey. Frank always found a way to make whatever he had to do in life serve his own selfish ends. And he did this time too. He decided as president that the Garden State had to have a program.
Hey, excuse me. I'm sorry, Joe. Can you move your chair to the right a little bit, or you?
To the right.
Towards the man?
Just curl you around a little bit.
Curl around a little bit.
A little to the right and 4 feet back.
No. Like kind of, yeah. Like, thank you. Yeah, perfect.
Counterclockwise, I guess.
Yeah, only because of the light from the camera. That was just a little break there.
Frank said at one meeting, why don't we all get together on a Monday night after office hours at somebody's office? And they can go through how they practice. Each of us can sit there and listen, critique what we see and perhaps improve for that person. But hear things that may give us pause and let us think about how we practice and how we might practice better. So we used to get together at somebody's office on a Monday night, especially, this program especially went very nicely during the winter months. It's kind of cold and crummy outside. There wasn't much going on. Family demands were low. So on a Monday night, we would get together in somebody's office. Dick Santo, you may have heard that name from DE, was a member of the Garden State at the time. He was a regular attendee. I had my turn, and then we'd go to somebody else's office. And the way it worked was everybody would come in, spend a couple of minutes shaking hands, chit-chatting, how's the wife, how's the kids, how's everything in your life, and then we would sit down and we would say, okay, start, Joe. It was my office. And Joe would start. They want you to start with the phone call. What do you do when somebody calls you? Interesting. No practice management organization started yet at that time. Ding, 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 ding. Hi, Dr. Donofrio. Hi, I got a terrible backache. Could I come down and see you right away? No, I have no time to see you this week. I can see you maybe next week. Now, what did that do? What that did was discourage the symptomatic patient. Word started getting around, don't call that guy if you want fast care. So this business of people who post in their ads, new patient seen the first day, okay, I was going exactly counter to that for a purpose. The less of that I had, the happier I was. And the practice existed to make me happy. This was always no two ways about it. Ding, ding, ding. Hi, we'd like to bring our family in to get our spines checked. That takes 5, 6, 7, 8 years. But it will happen. One day somebody will call you. Well, how come you're calling me? What you want? Oh, I just want to get my family's spine checked. You give your orientation on a regular basis to everybody who comes in. You don't take care of anybody without an orientation. And you tell them what chiropractic is. And eventually they start telling other people, look, you want to go to my guy, he's great. But don't call him up when you're hurting, because he won't have time for you. You call him now. You get him to regular care, keep your spine healthy. That's their interpretation of what I said. And before you know it, people start calling and say, yeah, I just want to get under care. I want to get my dibs in on a chiropractic office that I can go to before it's too late. Now, I guess I was using some sort of technique there, but
Yeah, you were, but go on, it's
Okay.
really good.
And we would go through the various phone calls. What if this happened? What if that happened? But the basic idea was to not give information on the phone. If somebody says, what do you charge? I don't think that's any of your business. What? No, I'm just joking. But right away they know they got somebody on the other end of the phone. It's going to be a little unusual. Well, it's not. Things like that will pop out of my mouth from time to time. And I'm never quite sure why, but they do. What are your fees? I don't have any set fees. Patients set their fee based upon their ability to pay. We are here to make your life better, not to see if I can be the richest chiropractor in Bergen County. Are you pre-qualifying somebody there? Yeah. If they show up, you're what they're looking for. Questions? Got a phone call? How would you handle it? How would I handle it? Any phone calls?
Do you take Blue Cross insurance?
No, we don't. We don't take any insurance. If you don't need insurance to come here, my fees are lower than the insurance would be, the copay and deductible. But I still didn't explain it. That makes no sense at all to them on the other end of the line. If they ask another question about it, I said, well, come on down. Here's what we're going to do. I'm going to check your spine the first visit. Second visit, we'll sit you down with your spouse, husband, or wife, as the case may be, and explain to you what chiropractic's all about. I'll tell you what's wrong with you, what I need to do, I'll tell you how much it costs, tell you how the office runs. You've heard everything I have to say. You're happy and you want to start, we'll start. If you don't want to start, that's fine. I'll shake your hand and send you home, no charge. Is that okay with you, Mary? Oh, sure, that's fair. Okay.
I feel like I need a good crack today. Can I get in today?
Oh, do you see a chiropractor regularly? If somebody's on vacation, I'll take care of their patient. Well, no, just, whatever I need a crack. I know when I need a crack. I don't want to come in regularly. See, well, the only kind of care I give is competent care, and competent care is regular care. If you want incompetent care, I can give you some incompetent chiropractors. That competent word is perfect. Put it in your vocabulary and use it regularly. Do I have to come in again this week? Only if you want competent care. What do you mean? Well, I asked you to come in 3 times because that's what you needed. Now, we can make believe that that's not what you need. Is that what you want? You want incompetent care? No, we're dealing with life and death here. We're dealing with your life. Do you want to do it competently or incompetently? I don't care. We can do it either way. Either way, I'm going to get paid. And then just sit there and look at it.
I thought this was on the phone.
Okay, sit there and listen to it.
Okay.
I was just in a car accident. Can I come in?
We don't do any personal injury care. My best suggestion to you is to call your attorney and ask him who he suggests. Put together a good case with your attorney guiding it and make as much money as you can. That's all we're looking for is money. If that's the question, if that's the first thing out of their mouth.
What if it's a current member patient?
They already know, because we've done the orientation, we talked about personal injury. But they come in, I had one this week. Had an automobile accident. Whoa, my middle back is so sore. Look, I'm going to check your spine to find out where your sublux is, like I always do. This has nothing to do with the accident. Do not get me involved in your accident. If your attorney asks if you're seeing somebody, do not remember my name. Do not remember my phone number. I want no part of it. Now, if you want to get some kind of certification for your accident case, I suggest that when you get home, you go see somebody else. Oh, no, I don't want to stop seeing you. No, that's not what I meant. Okay.
In the event that they take action without consulting you, whether it's workman's comp or their lawyer, how do you handle it from that point?
You have to answer the letter.
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. So whatever the letter requests is
Right.
what you provide?
But usually, if you can keep it in that first 2 visits, you say, what I say is, patient presented on the first visit with vertebral subluxations here, here, and here. All of them consistent with previous vertebral subluxations. So the accident at best exacerbated an underlying weakness. By the second visit, the patient was holding their adjustment and all damage from the accident was, in my mind, cleared up.
2 visits.
2. Yeah, how many angry calls I've gotten from attorneys?
Yeah.
What the F am I supposed to do with this? Huh? Who is this? What are you talking about? You're patient. And I said, look, again, do you want me to put down what actually happened? Or do you want me to create a false memo? You tell me. Oh, no, I want the truth. The truth is that they've returned to normal. That's in my chiropractic opinion. And chiropractically, they have returned to normal. They had a subluxation in these spots before the accident, and they still have it, and they still need to be seen once a week. So nothing's really changed.
A lot of times though too, I think, because they find out that you were under regular chiropractic care, they don't even want to get you involved
No.
because that just sets the whole tone that it was
I do
pre-existing.
tell the patient that. Say, you know, if you admit to
yeah,
having been a patient here for the last 18 years, you're gonna say, well, they had an underlying weakness, the accident didn't have anything to do with it.
Right.
So your best bet is just forget I exist.
Mm-hmm.
Has it ever created static between you and the practice members?
Yeah, once or twice. I mean, not a lot of times, but once or twice.
I know this is a rarity, I understand.
I lay it on pretty heavy. I just say, like, if you bring a lawyer, you know, as part of this, like, that is not what I'm doing here.